Dedicate my life to this game, open doors and all. See, the game don't change, people don't stay the same. Is it the love, the money, the pride, or the hood fame? Well, everything ain't always what it seems to be, but it seems to me something is missing. Put people in position, slow down and just listen. Help so many out, tell me how can they forget this? It was quoted and written, no room for forgiveness. You gotta accept it, there's no reason to doubt me under no circumstances. Could it be ironic I'm wasting my last breath? Or could it be ironic I'm taking my last step? Better now than never, nothing's wrong forever in this world full of hate. Now here comes the pain, shake your hands from your face, phony smiles in your face. My pop try to tell me that the streets the records. Pop pressure count the blessings, streets keep creeping, niggas stay grinding, sun stay shining, life is rougher than diamond. Wipe the dizzy away, don't let them see you crying like the truth away, so let's go. Broken, silent, life is more than a challenge. Everything you love really do matter. Hit these streets, dreams to shatter.
Good day, everybody. Welcome to MUSICDRAMATV Radio. I'm your host, Skills. Thank you for logging on. Make sure you share, like, comment, subscribe. Links will be in the description. We're going to have an interesting topic today. It's going to go towards the kids, the youth. Doesn't matter what color, nationality, or what religion you believe in. There's a lot of violence plaguing our young youth these days, with a lot of petty crimes, with them going to jail, throwing their lives away at an early age. So stay tuned. It's going to be a great show. Well, let's get down to it. Parents that log on to my show and listen to what I have to say on a daily basis, make sure you relay this message to your kids and you let them listen to this. But I want to talk to the children out there, the young youth. Doesn't matter what color you are, what race, what you believe in, what religion, where you are, where you from. You got to understand we have a problem, an ongoing problem right now, and it's violence. Jails. Kids out in the streets not applying themselves, not going to school, not listening to their parents. No self-respect. What's going on? Is it a cry for help? Is this something that, are you looking for? What type of attention are you looking for? Because when you're young, that's the best time of your life, the best stages of your life. Because you learn things and you become somebody. You don't have to worry about nothing. You know, your kids out there on these corners, you know, smoking weed, taking pills, listening to this crazy rap, you know, being manipulated and influenced by the bad and the evil. And it takes away from the positive things that you could become. They don't want you to know. I'm going to tell you, here's what they don't want you to know. That you are the future. You are the next leaders. You may not see it, but you are. And they don't want you to become that. And you kids, you children, young youth, you're falling right under that trap. You feel as though like, oh, nothing matters. It does matter. Everything matters. You know, we all go through things, but listen, you're young. You're supposed to go through things and you're supposed to better yourself. But the things that you see in life helps you in the future. You know what I'm saying? You need to be in school. You need to be worrying about going to college. You need to be worrying about what type of job you want to get. You need to be worrying about try to become an athlete, better yourself. You know, make history, leave a mark in the game. Not having your pictures on a rest in peace t-shirt or some type of obituary or spray painted on the ground or candles or people saying my dog rest in peace on social media, Facebook. Is that the fame that you want? Is that the history that you want to leave behind? Is that what it's all about? Really, is it? Ask yourself. You know, when you walk out that door, your parents supposed to know that, your parents supposed to feel that when their child walk out that door, that their child is going to school to better themselves. You shouldn't leave an impression on your parents that, oh, my child might not come home. My child might get shot. My child might end up in jail, 30 to life. My child might be on the corner smoking weed. My child might be doing something that I don't approve of. You have to have self-respect within self. You see what I'm saying, kids? Young adults, I apologize for calling you kids. Let's call you young adults. Let's build up that confidence. Let's build the community. Let's not destroy the community. Because you gotta understand and remember, young adults, there's also younger people that's watching you, that's imitating what you do. You know, you're born a role model. You're born a leader. You may not know that now, but that's what you are. And everything you do reflects you. And it reflects your parents. You know, it's hard enough that your parents have to go to work and try to bust their butt and sit there and worry about what their child is doing and still try to maintain a household. Some parents out there have one child, you know. Some parents out there have more than one, 3 or 4, and they may not have time to worry about you because you have younger siblings that they have to worry about. It's not that your parents don't love you. It's not your parents that don't care about you or they don't understand you. They just want the best for you. You see what I'm saying? But all this violence, shooting each other, beefs, joining certain gangs, becoming nothing, doing what the devil tell you to do, and not respecting yourself at the end of the day and standing up for yourself as a young adult, representing yourself and your parents inside and outside your household. You feel what I'm saying? The cops out there, they're looking at you. You're targets. When they drive by, they stare at you. They have this feeling that you're up to no good. You don't want to give off that type of aura. See what I'm saying? When you walk these streets, you should have one thing in mind, that you're heading somewhere. You're heading to a library. You're going to a job. You're going grocery shopping. You're running errands for your parents. You're coming back home. You're taking care of your siblings. You're honoring your father and your mother. That helps your days be long on this earth when you honor your father and your mother. You know? But I don't think they get it. I don't think you kids get it yet. You listen to certain type of music and you worry about turning up. You see what I'm saying? You worrying about getting saucy. You worrying about, oh, I gotta get the next pair of J's, $300 sneakers. That's half your rent money. You shouldn't be walking around with $300 sneakers if you ain't a straight A student. If you ain't got colleges sending you letters. If you ain't academically inclined. But that's the reason why your parents won't buy you these things. Because you're not applying yourself. You rather be outside, be on the corner, hollering at the next girl that walk by. You gotta understand. You gotta understand. Young adults, men, young men, young women. Life is too short. Life is very short. We're put on this earth for a purpose. It's to become somebody and leave a legacy behind. To build the future. That's what we put on this earth for. Not to get fly, get high, commit a crime that we don't remember, end up in the jail, staring at a judge and having a public defender represent you, copping out to a plea deal, 30 to life, and you don't even have the education. You don't have the brain smarts. You don't have the intelligence or the smarts or the knowledge. So now you're taking a plea deal for 30 years and you're 16. Charged with murder, attempted murder, robbery. Now I'm not being biased. I'm not bashing all the young men, young women as well. Understand. Have respect for yourself if you want other people to respect you. You're all y'all on social media twerking and doing all these crazy challenges and taking all these pictures and poses and you putting yourself out there for perverts. pedophiles, stalkers. You're leaving yourself wide open. Wanting likes. Trying to have the most followers. Beefing on social media, Facebook. Turn up. Representing your boo that's locked down for life. You still love him. Rest in peace. Screaming rest in peace to your dog that just got murdered. That didn't have no common sense. Is that what you represent? Listening to this music out here with no message to it. Telling you to do the wrong thing. Getting pregnant at an early age. 14, 15, throwing your lives away. Not thinking ahead. Young women, know your worth. Know your value in life. Keep your legs closed. Make a man marry you. Put a ring on your finger. Put a house and a roof. Make sure he offers you security. Not weed, Black and Miles, or pills. Better yourself. You see what I'm saying? Young men. So many things y'all can do out there. You just gotta apply yourself. Young women. There's so many things you can be out there. You just gotta apply yourself. You gotta understand. Your parents out there busting their butt going to work. Working long hours trying to keep a roof over your head, which you're not appreciative of, and also trying to keep a roof over your siblings' head and food in your mouth and food in the house, which you appreciate. Your parents shouldn't have to worry about, oh, my child might end up on the news or my child might get killed. If I'm a parent and I know my child leaves the house every morning, I want to have that same feeling that my child is going to school, and after school my child is going to an after school program, or my child will be at a job, or my child will be somewhere volunteering services. And then after that, my child will be returning home to me so I can see my child and make sure that my child is okay. Once I know that my child is okay, my child can continue with any curricular activity that my child may like to do. That doesn't reflect negative stuff. That doesn't bring a name. But young youth, let's get it together, man. They putting the expiration date on y'all. Seriously. They're trying to say y'all not gonna make it past 16. You're proving them right. You're not proving them wrong. Why can't you prove them wrong? All these dropouts. Why are we dropping out of school? Because of what? Because it's not because of you're stupid or you're not, or you're incompetent, not able to learn. It's not that. Don't feed me with that BS. I know what it is. It's because you can't go to school fresh all day, every day. You can't go to school with the latest Jordans, the hottest trues, the expensive belts. You're taking school as a fashion show. And when you can't uphold the image, you don't want to be around it. So now y'all dropping out. It's not the way to go. School is for learning. And learning purposes only. When you become an adult, then you can make those decisions. You can make any decision you want when you become an adult. But see, the problem is, most of y'all not making it to become an adult. Females, young women, stop it. Stop having these babies at an early age and you can't take care of it, and you leaving your grandmoms or your auntie or your moms to take care of. You don't even have a house. You can't even pay your phone bill. But you bringing kids into this world and you making them suffer for your mistakes. A life is a beautiful thing, don't get me wrong. But don't create a life if you can't take care of a life. And fellas, strap up. Strap up. Stop having sex with all these random women just because it feels good. Yeah. But tell me this. Answer this for me. How does it feel when you end up with AIDS? Are you burning? Or you can't have a child because you have some type of disease that you don't know about and you too young because you don't even have health insurance and you can't go to the hospital because you're still a minor and you got to go with your parents. Now, how embarrassing is that to be at the age of 15, 16, burning with a disease? And you not telling the next female, now she has it, now you're spreading. Now look at it. Where we at with that? Let's make smart decisions. You know, before I started this show, I had a lot of anger in me, but I said, you know what? The problem is we don't talk to the youth. We lash out on them. So I decided to talk to the youth. And a lot of people have been sending me emails and comments and messages in my inboxes and asking me, you know, I should speak out because they think I have a good shot to reach the kids. I mean, it's not just me that have a good shot to reach the youth. We all do, if we all try as adults. Not just one person. It takes a village to raise a child. So we all got to play a part in this. It doesn't have to be your child to speak to a child. You see what I'm saying? Let's all become mentors, big brothers and sisters, role models. Let's give motivation for positivity. Let's subtract negativity away from these child's lives. Let's stop letting them support and listen to this nonsense. You see what I'm saying? But I still think the children are our future. And I'm a strong believer in that. And I never turn my back on the young black youth or any young youth. No matter what race, color, creed, nationality, or religion you believe in, I'll never turn my back on them. Because they're the seed that help things grow. You make the world go around. Without the youth, we at a standstill. You feel me? So parents, if you out there listening and you're logged on, relay this message. Pull this up on YouTube or on my radio station and let your children listen to this. It's positivity aimed towards negativity. Let's eliminate the craziness out there, the madness. Let's stop burying our young children at an early age. Let's stop going to visits for in a detention center for our child that's 15 years old, 14, 16 years old, and he has a beginning sentence until he turned 18, and he's still facing a 30-year sentence. You're going to visit this child for 30 years in a jail? Is this the child that you always wanted? I think not. It's hard raising kids out there in this world today. So we gotta acknowledge what's going on and put an end to it, find a solution. You see what I'm saying? Social media, we have the internet, we have a powerful tool for your voice to get heard. Let's start websites that help kids. Let's subtract all the negativity that they see on the internet and fulfill it with positivity, positive stuff. Monitor your kids. I don't blame y'all. Some parents out there don't care. But I'm talking to the ones that do care. And for the parents that don't care, I'm going to talk to your children. I'm going to fulfill that shoe, that spot, that emptiness that they're looking for. But like I said, young men and young women, you are our leaders. You're the next leaders. You make the world go around. Without y'all, there's no tomorrow. You feel what I'm saying? So think. Stop the violence. Pick up a book. Let's turn up. Turn down. Education is the key. Education is going to get you far. You don't have to go to college. But long as you're educated and you have the knowledge, no one can make you look like a fool. Respect your parents at all costs, no matter if they're crackheads, if they going to work every day, if they don't talk to you. Honor your mother and your father so your days will be long on this earth. Because you got to remember, you only get one set of parents. And once they're gone, and if you hadn't learned anything while they were there, you become lost. Now you're a product of your environment. And the only thing that comes out of that is two things. Society is going to raise you. Penitentiary is going to raise you. You choose. The choice is yours. Stand up. Become somebody. You feel what I'm saying? But I want to thank everybody for logging on to this segment. You know, this was aimed towards the young men and young women out there. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm your host, Skills. Music Drama TV Radio. Music Drama TV. Make sure you check out musicdramatv.net. Everything, the links will be in the description. I got the emails if you want to send me feedback. You know, anything you want to touch on, topics. You know, I'm here. I answer all my messages. If you want to remain anonymous, it's cool. If you need guidance, support, or just somebody to talk to, that's even better. I'm here for you. But I want to thank everybody for their time. Music Drama TV Radio, Skills. I'm out. Always remember, life is love, love is life. Love your life.
I gave my life to this game, open doors and all. See, the game don't change, people don't stay the same. Is it the love, the money, the pride, or the hood fame? Well, everything ain't always what it seems to be, but it seems to me something is missing. Put people in position, slow down and just listen. Help so many out, tell me how can they forget this? It was quoted and written, no room for forgiveness. You gotta accept it, there's no reason to doubt me under no circumstances. Could it be ironic I'm wasting my last breath? Or could it be ironic I'm taking my last step? Better now than never, nothing's wrong forever in this world full of hate. Now here comes the pain, shake your hands from your face, phony smiles in your face. My pop try to tell me that the streets the records. Pop pressure count the blessings, streets keep creeping, niggas stay grinding, sun stay shining, life is rougher than diamond. One for this away, don't let them see you crying like the truth away, so let's go. Broken silent, life is more than a challenge. Everything you love really do matter. Hit these streets, dreams get shattered.